Hey y'all, it's tastePINK, aka K. Welcome back to the channel, and today's video is super special. You want to know some of my top favorite wigs or styles of 2020? You don't want to miss this. Like, everything that I'm sharing in this video, I know you're going to want to hop, skip, and jump, add it to your cart, and make sure that you can slay it too. And watch my videos on how I slay these styles, because girl, in a matter of 1 year, I improved my wig installation skills so much. Just to give you guys a comparison, like, I was not always slaying like this. Like, from when I first started to now, the progress is ridiculous. And I love that all of these styles are super affordable. So even if you make some mistakes, maybe you know what, you still want to keep practicing, you're not going to break the bank. And that's the best thing. That's why I love that I really was serving up affordable looks for you guys. But also, this is exciting because this is in collaboration with Gladys of Is That Your Hair. Now, if you don't know about sis, check the description box. She is amazing. I'm going to link her video so you all can check it out and show her some love. And I'm going to talk sis up for a little bit. I love what she is doing, what she contributes to the wig and creative space just in general. She is one that stays true to her authentic self. She steps out of her comfort zone into my ladies who have a deeper complexion. She shows you effortlessly that color is for anyone, and it looks flawless on my girl. So she gives you color and she lets you know you can slay. So if you're looking for personality, you're looking for pizzazz, you're looking for slayage on a budget, please check out Is That Your Hair and tell her I sent you. Okay, thank you so much for just picking me to even do this with you. I appreciate you, sis. So talk with you later. But okay, so to get into these wigs, because like I said, they're super affordable, and I know you're gonna want to jump, hop, skip, and add these to your cart and slay with me. Okay, and all of the videos will be linked in the description box because I don't keep secrets. I share the slayage. So the first wig, this is the wig that I believe started everything off for me, Sensational's Tarina. That was the first time that I believe I really started to invest into the Sensational What Lace Cloud 9 collection. Like, I've done them in the past, but it was like, are you really maximizing the potential of these wigs? And Tarina landed me on Fashion Bomb Daily. She landed me on Voice of Hair. Like, sis, and you know a wig is bad when you can envision an entire makeup look and an ensemble. So I gave you guys a natural color, but I played up my look, very vibrant color scheme, because you know I'm not afraid of color. Gave you the door knocker earrings. I just let you get the entire feel. And what I love about that, because I kept that wig, I washed that wig, reinstalled it, everything. I lived in that wig for a little bit, okay, even slept in it, and I wore it up in a cute little half up, half down. So I love that it offers versatility. So again, if you want to sleep, you go ahead, but the girls jumped on that one. So, and thank you guys so much for your support on that video. And when I posted the photos on Instagram, just insane. And if you're not following me on Instagram, what should you do, sis? Go click the link in the description box. Go follow me at pinkbalenciaga_. It's a whole family over there, and the boys and girls love it. The next one is one of a kind, because I've never been one to dabble too much into short styles, let alone like pixies, because I got a big head and I'm like, is it gonna work for me? But this one was so different, and it was giving Anita Baker, it was giving Monica back in the day, it was giving Regine from Living Single. Made Beauty's Ella. Ella was everything. Ella changed the game for me and just building my confidence with shorter styles. Now, everybody thinks, just because you're into wigs, you can just do every style, every cut, every color. But the truth is, sometimes it's not for you. But I was nervous. And what you guys helped me to do is build my confidence, step out of that comfort zone. And it worked. I paired it with this super bold lip. Again, we have the door knockers. I have a love for door knockers. I get it from my grandmother. But this wig, it was everything, and it's it flowed effortlessly, and so many of y'all went and got that wig. Y'all sent me DMs on Instagram of you wearing it, and that does nothing but just make everything full circle. And it makes me happy to know that you guys are slaying, and it's a whole community of slayage, sis. So, and you better believe, honey, next summer I will have her again. I might do a different color because that's how bad she is. The next one, Sensational Audrey. Now you might be thinking to yourself, you know what, Audrey, She was a little subtle. But Audrey is one of the most dreamy, most romantic. I call Audrey a little bit audacious because you don't think she's gonna slay, but when you actually apply her, and I apply her in a more beginner-friendly technique and method, and it worked. I mean, that hairline was everything. The lace melted into the skin. I feel like those waves on that unit were so dreamy. It was perfect for like a date night, a night on the town, or if you're just slaying with your girls. If you want to like maximize your look, but you don't have time for heat tools, you want a style that's going to remain in those waves, please get into her. When I tell you the way that I did that flip over method on that unit, it was so seamless. It was so effortless. I mean, absolutely beautiful. I would get her again and again and again, okay? If that's just me. She was on point. Loved it. Okay, so the next one, I don't know how this video did as many numbers as it did. I don't know what happened, but Sensational's Chiari. This one was big. Sensational's Chiari really took the cake because because you know I'm the customization queen, and every time I get these, you know, more affordable units, I'm working on improving my like customization by means of like plucking. And so the way that I plucked that unit, it was so seamless and it worked so beautifully on the lace frontal. It laid seamlessly. The hair just kind of like, it flowed beautifully, and it looked like a silk press on, like, because it was a slightly textured look. That unit was everything I needed and more. It is a little bit longer, so if you like that long and luxurious vibe, get into it. But I understand that sometimes with longer units it can get a little wispy on the ends, but with longer units you have the ability to sort of trim them, so you can go from a longer unit and just trim it to make it mid-length, and then go a little bit shorter, like bob length, everyday bob length vibe. So maximize that savings, sis. I see you. So the next unit that y'all have got to get into, and it's the one I'm wearing on my head right now. I have had sis on for an entire week plus. I washed her and reinstalled her today, and I have to tell you, Zuri Sis Ritz in the color Earth. You know what? I have a new appreciation for Earth just as is. Like this whole color, the way that it has the blondes, it has a bit of red, it has a little bit of burgundy and like brown, and those hues work together to create this seamless look. And I'm telling you, it does not have the dark root, but girl, this color scheme, flawless. They did their thing with this. Now granted, she sold out. I posted that link and shorty sold out. I only got one, you know what I'm saying? That was poor judgment on my part. So the next time that she's available, you know what, buy about 2 or 3. And my thing is, we need to figure out a system to where we can like notify each other of when stuff is available, because I'm gonna be watching this wig and when it comes back, and I'm gonna definitely let y'all know. But I'm gonna have the review for this one, as many others, linked in the description box, because you do not want to miss this. This is one of the best purchases as far as like synthetic wigs that I made, because I bought this with my own money. And this, I'm not disappointed. I washed her, sis, and reinstalled her. Okay, I kept her on for an entire week. Do you know, that's love. Okay, I don't know how, love. Let me just tell you, with this lip that I'm giving and the robe details will be linked below. Y'all know I got you. But gorgeous beyond belief. I don't regret it. I regret that I didn't buy 2 or 3 at a time, but I will get to the more natural color, like a 1B or a 2. Sensational Brielle. We did Brielle and we did her justice. I feel like a lot of people kind of slept on her. I did her and styled her in like a side part, but let me tell you how regal I felt. It was long and luxurious, and it had a slight kind of like body wave look to it, and to me it was gorgeous. But I mean, the hype on it, maybe it wasn't there for some people, but again, with those longer units, you know what I'm saying, you get into a fight with your wig, and maybe not everybody's up, you know, for a wrestling match. I hear you, sis. But this one was so good. I love the way the lace like melted into my skin, and that's what I'm looking for when I do these seamless installs. I'm not trying to fight my wigs. I need all the love I can get. Sensational Brielle in the left part, and again, you can part that unit anywhere, but it was beautiful for me. It was beautiful. Moving along to the next slayage, and these are in no particular order, because you know, if it's on this list, that means it's a problem in the best way possible, and I couldn't recommend it enough. So it's all about what you want out of a particular wig. Next up was Julianne's Outre. Now I got this in the color DR4HNBRN. Now I love that blonde type of look. It had the dark root, so that's something where it's a little bit different than Ritz. It has the dark root, but I only liked that wig and enjoyed it the most after I cut it. So you guys can see I wore it long, and I also wore it in a shorter length after cutting it, layering, and it layers beautifully. So I would recommend, you know what I'm saying, if you like that style, definitely buy it, and then you can switch up your look just by trimming it and doing a little bit of layers. I have a video actually of how I trimmed it, so I'll link that in my description box. And just check out my wig playlist because it's packed with a lot of goodness. And sometimes wigs become magical once you actually do a little bit of work, a little finessing, and like tailoring it to your needs, because I don't want to be dragging long hair on me too much, especially when it's textured like that and it's fully like very densely packed. I don't want that during the summertime. So that is a perfect fall winter unit. Outre Danita. Now the thing about this Outre's Danita, it is a very like natural looking unit. It has that silk press kind of blowout feel. You're getting density, you are getting volume, you are getting layers, you are also getting a texture that very closely resembles my 4Z 5G LTE queens, you know, when they get that blowout silk press look. If you are looking for a natural style, something that doesn't require a ton of maintenance, something that when you customize it, it looks even more realistic, and it's the best throw and go or wake up and go wig possible. So girl, please don't sleep on that wig. It is amazing. It, you know, unlike the Ritz wig that I'm wearing, it's a 13x7. This is a 13x7, but Danita was a 13x6, I believe. But it had a few limitations about the lace from ear to ear that I did talk about in the video. But still, gorgeous. And when I wear that wig, y'all gave me y'all bigged me up. It was a big deal. Okay, so this is one of the last units I'm featuring on my top favorite wig slays of 2020. So we're gonna wind down with Outre's Natalia, and I reviewed her in the color DR2 Cinnamon Wine, so that you're getting like that ombre look, and you're getting like the dark root, and it flows into this beautiful like burgundy red, and I loved the color scheme. Now it didn't give me as much volume as I would like, but it gave me that body wave look, it gave me that length. But I actually prefer Outre Natalia in a natural color, so I'm gonna prefer either a 1B or a 2 because it wears a lot differently than the red color. Because as we know with synthetic units, when it's in a color, particularly like a red or a blonde, sometimes it may be a little suspect. But the DR2 Cinnamon Wine was perfect in the colors 1B or 2. The volume and the way that it looks so much more natural, and I slayed that in the middle part, and it's seamless, like gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So y'all let me know what you think about the units, and what was your favorite unit that I actually reviewed. I'm curious to know. And again, if you guys want me to review some other styles, drop down in the comments, let me know. So if you guys have any other wig suggestions or recommendations that you want me to review for the upcoming year, don't be afraid, sis. We're going to keep the train going with these affordable slays because I love it. I love to practice and to slay. You guys see the results. It's positive results, right? So drop down in the comments. Also, don't be afraid to share this with somebody that you know, because you never know. You might change somebody's life by recommending a unit that you know did wonders for you, okay? Or you might put them on the path to where they find my wig playlist, and you know what, they end up buying like 3-4 wigs that just help get their whole life. So be sure to check out Gladys of Is That Your Hair. Again, I want to give you a special thank you, and I wish you well, and I'm just so proud of your growth. Keep going, sis. And so much love. I want y'all to take care of yourselves, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and follow me on Instagram, and I will see you in the next one. So take care of yourselves.